Jane and Ann, I can't hear you. Can't hear you guys. There's something going on with your audio.
Try that.
Hello.
There we go. There we go. We're good. We're good. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. It is Friday, February 16th, and it's a good day to be alive, isn't it?
Very.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very. Jane Ann, what is going on in Cleveland today?
Well, we're doing Facebook Live with you because it's a special day.
Should we
Yes.
No.
It is a special.
Wait,
What?
Rip, we're waiting for your lead.
No, I know. I want to know what's going on in Cleveland. You got snow on the ground. What's it been like there?
No, it's Cleveland it's so sad.
Sunny and beautiful.
It's cloudy and 40.
Hey, everybody, if you could let us know where you're tuning in from in the chat and what is the weather like where you are. Is it sunny? Is it snowing? Is it raining? And what's the temp? I'm here in Austin. It's kind of cloudy, sunny, and it is 68 degrees outside. And Jane, did you guys have any New Year's resolutions for 2024? No, you just don't mess with them, huh?
Yeah.
What did you have?
I was going to read everything more because the pandemic wrecked my life. We got into television and not traveling.
Right. And so when you say you're going to read everything more, and that sounds like really good English, tell me.
Read more, whether it's books or the newspaper.
I think what you mean, you're going to read more of everything.
Right.
Read everything, more.
Okay, that sounds good.
I think I didn't have it wasn't a resolution, but I've decided to go back to yoga class. After the pandemic, I didn't go to class. I did it at home, and I did it, pretty consistently, and then not at all, and then consistently and not at all. So now with the class, it's great. I go all the time. It feels so good, and
Be with people.
and we'll just and it feels so good in the body.
Yeah. What have you guys done today for movement? Anything?
Yes. Just
What?
I did the Peloton, some arms, and some stretching.
I
Jane,
done some sleeping and some cooking.
Well, I went to swim practice with my master swim program that I've been swimming with for over 25 years. And then I went and I played pickleball for an hour. Yeah.
That's a good day. Must be a special day for you.
It is a special day, but we're not going to talk about that quite yet. It's not time.
Okay.
And the last time that I saw you, and Jane, you were there as well, was at the National Press Club in Washington, D.C., where the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, Neil Barnard and Chuck Carroll, they presented the Esselstyn family, you, Ann, Essie, Jane, and myself, with the Midge Steuben Ambassador for a Better Life Award. Can you believe I got that right?
You must have been watching.
You must have been reading it. And
No, I'm not reading it. No, I'm just looking at you guys.
Well done. And I thought it was so special because it all tied into our message going forward, which is so much our mission here at the Esselstyn Foundation, our nonprofit, to carry that message forward free of charge to any community, any group, any organization that will listen. Yeah.
And I just need to tell everybody. So when they called each one of us separately onto the stage. And when it was Ann's turn, because Ann is now infamous for dragging her tire up the street, they brought out a huge monster truck tire that was the size of a house, and Ann dragged it across the stage.
Well,
she was like a twisted balloon. I was scared it was going to break her in half.
And
actually, I thought I was outdone by Jane doing a cartwheel and you trying to do one, Rip.
well,
Rip did something funny.
Yeah, I learned that little maneuver from John Fitzgerald.
I would look very jaded.
Absolutely. And then Jane, the last time I saw you was just 2 weekends ago, I believe,
Yeah.
at our brother Ted's house in Connecticut for his 60th birthday soiree bash.
And for 2 weeks,
it was like a fair. It was like a medieval fair. There was so much going on. It was so fun. It was so Ted.
So Ted, there were 3 bonfires going on. There was an outdoor stage. There was tap dancing, unicycling,
Photo booth, hair pictures, vegan food. It was awesome. Speeches, toasts, mandolins.
Hundreds, 160 odd people there. It was something.
And for 2 weeks, you and Ted were the same age.
That's right. That's right. So we're Irish twins. We've been 60 for the same 13 days. But today I'm leaping ahead of Ted because today is my 61st birthday. Can't believe it, Ann. 61 years. Can you believe it?
Not possible. Do you know what happened 61 years ago?
Well, I do. I think I do.
May I tell?
But it might be fun for people to hear the story of how I entered this world. Sure, absolutely.
So Essie and I were headed skiing, and we stopped for the night at Essie's parents' house, and we went to bed, and suddenly I was in bed
6 weeks.
And this was 5 weeks before you were due, Rip.
Yeah.
And
no, they were skiing out of state for 5 weeks.
And actually, Rip, I had in the car all the books about how to have a baby because I didn't have a clue. And so I got these pains. And Essie said it was just Braxton Hicks, which are false labor pains.
Right.
And then I said, Essie, the bed's wet because my water had broken. And so anyway, believe it or not, Essie's father had started a clinic, but the clinic did not have an OB. And so we had to find an OB.
What was the name of that clinic?
The
Rip Van Winkle Clinic. Right. That's where you were born. That's why you got Rip.
Yeah.
Partially. Yeah. But he got a woman OB named Eva Bliss to deliver you. But being 5 weeks early, you were also jaundiced. And so you needed, and also the problem was my blood was O and yours was A, and there was an ABO incompatibility. So you needed an exchange transfusion. And then we took you home in a laundry basket that Essie's family had provided for you.
Yeah.
And then you have thrived ever since, Rip.
Well, yeah. So 5 weeks premature, February 16th, 1963.
And you were tiny. You were 5 pounds.
Oh, that's tiny.
Well, so Jane and Ann, I want to thank you for joining me today. And what I'd love to do is, Plant Strong, the company that I founded and that we launched about a little over 2.5 years ago, we've just launched a bunch of new exciting products to help people live their best Plant Strong lives. And I'd love to talk about a couple of these. And then Jane and Ann, if you guys are ready and willing, love to have you maybe make some of the new skillet burgers that we just launched last week.
Well, yes. And we wanted to, it's your birthday, so we were going to bake some things for you. And we said we're going to try to flow with the storyline of your birth and skiing.
Oh, that's great.
From the Engine 2 cookbook that you and I did together, I was making this hot shot biscotti. because of the hot shot that came out 5.5 weeks early.
A real hot shot.
And also, biscotti is something that's so great to carry with you when you're exercising or skiing. If there's any snow left on planet Earth, just tuck it in your pocket. It's great. You mix up the batter and then make it into this great kind of log. Throw it in the oven, and when it comes out in a few minutes, I'll show you what you do with it. And if we don't have time, I'll just show. I have a final product already made.
Jane,
Yeah.
what are the ingredients in the hot shot biscotti?
Hot shot biscotti is amazing. It's got a foundation of, you know what, I might get a little wrong, but I think I have it mostly right. It's got instead of using like a kind of butter or oil or anything, we use some walnuts as the foundation with some water. Stir it all up, and is that right? And it's oat flour, little maple syrup,
All kinds of nuts and raisins and
Can Brian?
I have it right here.
Can
It's
Brian
got
zoom in on that?
walnuts, water, maple syrup, vanilla, whole wheat flour, and oat flour mixed, or whatever combination you want. Some oats themselves, and then like cranberries or hazelnuts or pistachios or chocolate chips, whatever you want to put as fixins. And in here I've got cherries and all kinds of great stuff.
I'm so ready to have some.
Yeah, so it's
Wow.
good. You take the log. See, look at this thing. It's clinging on to our sill plat, our nonstick surface. It's going to cook at 350 for about 25 minutes. I may have to just show you the final product because I don't know if we'll still be on.
Oh no, I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it.
So,
Okay.
So then after we have our baked biscotti, it's time to make some skillet burgers. Woohoo!
Skillet burgers and
For our day of skiing.
So, Rip, I heard about the skillet burgers. I literally read it and ordered it. And I gather I was not alone ordering these.
In the big bag.
And so here it came in this lovely big bag. My recommendation is that the instructions are a little bigger, so you don't need to put on your glasses.
yes, you got it. You got it. And for everybody that has ordered the skillet burgers or you are thinking about it, don't judge a burger by its bag. We had some supply chain issues, and so we wanted to get these out to you instead of waiting a month and a half, 2 months. We decided to go with the bigger bag, and we are well aware that the bag does not fit the size of the 6-ounce dry mix from the burgers. So yeah, bear with us. This is a test kitchen product, and we love it. Yes.
I love the fact that you wanted input, and I gave you all my input.
I know you did.
It made me feel so good that I couldn't wait to try that again.
And so we have a portobello mushroom, and we also have a black bean. What is that you have in your hands?
I have the black bean here because I just made the portobello. And
Okay.
I like, I can see the little beans and little bits of corn. So into the vat, into a bowl, I'm going to put that. And then into this, I am going to heat up some, actually, I decided you can use water. That's what the instructions say. But I love all your vegetable broths that have no added sodium. There's none out there like this. And they're all different flavors. When I did the portobello, I used the mushroom one. Here I'm using the vegetable one. And I hope that the water is hot enough.
It's supposed to be hot?
Yeah.
It's warm.
Hey, tennis and yoga girl says, I love how excited you family members are to celebrate with your loved ones. My family's the same way. Happy birthday.
Yeah. All right. So, Rip, This is the problem. We have to wait 10 minutes.
No. Well, I think
we'll have to wait 10 minutes.
We're making some more birthday things while it sits.
So, but Ann, did you use a cup? How much liquid did you use?
1 cup of vegetable broth that I heated.
Okay.
Right.
And did you?
It smells so good.
And Ann, did you put it into a measuring cup?
I did. Didn't you see?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Good. And then what I usually do is if you want to increase the time, or I should say decrease the time, throw it in the
Put
freezer.
it in the refrigerator.
Freezer.
Oh, freezer. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see if they have any space.
There you go. Get creative.
She's excavating some space.
Yeah. If there's anybody that's good at excavating space in a refrigerator or freezer, it's Ann.
We're trying to get it in. But while she's trying to cool down the burger mix, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the sort of birthday celebration situation we had going. So
Okay.
I have to make some frosting, and we decided that we're going to make something sort of bright for the new year, the new you, the new 61 or 60, your birthday. And we're going to make a lime frosting to go on our amazing orange lemon cupcakes.
What? So I thought it was, wow. I thought it was just biscottis. We're doing biscottis and cupcakes.
Correct. And these are from Be a Plant-Based
Woman warrior, live fierce,
Stay bold, eat delicious.
But Brett, when I first made these, I'm embarrassed to say.
No, it's so not shocking.
Jane, that's tofu you're crumbling up in there?
Jane, Brett, I ate all of them at once. They are so good.
Yeah.
One doesn't do.
So I took tofu. It's silken tofu, silken firm tofu, and I put it in 1, 2, 3, 4 dish towels 2 days ago. And
Wow.
they're all wet.
And it pulls the moisture out of the tofu. Yes, you can use a press, but a press just squishes it out. This just pulls it out from the core. So this is like Philadelphia cream cheese. It's so just thick. And then to this, I add maple syrup, which I know is going to adds fluid right back to the mixture, which is kind of why you took it out in the first place. Otherwise, it's so runny. So for this recipe for the tofu, we add maple syrup. I usually have it measured out. Sorry, this is a live cooking demo. And in this goes, and since this is going to be a
Frosting.
a lemon lime, oh my gosh, a lime frosting for the lemon cupcakes. We're gonna have to juice some of the limes. I'm gonna have mommy help me. No, because zest them first. Zest first. Use that. So we need the zest of, if it's a good lime, you can.
Hey, Jane, for people that are just joining us now, can you backtrack for a sec? What exactly are you cooking up right now?
We have all these orange lemon cupcakes that we have going for your birthday that we made earlier today. And we're making frosting to go on it. So it's kind of like an orange lemon lime. I wish I could juggle. Actually, if we could get Brian back here, he could juggle. We have an orange, lemon, and a lime.
And Jane.
Yeah.
And Jane, the recipe for those cupcakes is in the Plant-Based Woman Warrior. Is that right?
Be a plant-based woman warrior. Yeah. And oh goodness, you're going for it. Okay, so now we need to add the juice of probably 2 limes. We're looking for about 6 tablespoons, which is like a third of a cup. So we're gonna see how juicy these are. So that's about 1.5 to 2. That's a good one, mommy.
Hey, Jane, while you're in the middle of doing that, can I ask you, today is February 16th. You have your 9th annual women's event in March, if I'm not mistaken. What exactly is going on with that this year?
Yes, thank you for asking. We have, for the last 9 years, had an event that's sort of targeted for women. And it's all about, the whole food plant-based approach and how much it benefits women. This year, the title of our event is, of course, Be a Plant-Based Woman Warrior, How Plants Protect Women Over the Lifespan. And what's so fun about this year is that it perfectly aligns up with some of our presenters' books and research they have out. One of our most exciting presenters is someone who you have interviewed twice, Rip. It's Dr. Michael Greger, and his great book, How Not to Age, which is it's equal parts information and fun.
Wow.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And
Michael Greger is an absolute hoot, right?
Oh, a riot. He's a riot. And anyway, so he's one of our speakers, and Dr. Brenda, dietitian, Dr. Brenda Davis. Is she a doctor? I don't know if she's a doctor, but she's a doctor in my mind. She's like Google.
She
is presenting for us, and it's such an interesting conversation that is not one we usually have. And she talks about how, as we age, especially as women, we have a little bit more protein needs, but as we age, we kind of eat less and we do less. So how that disconnect of how do you get a little bit more protein in your diet as a plant-based eaters, and while you are not eating as much. And
so Jane
does these little changes.
Jane,
Brilliant.
Let me ask, Ann, do you feel like your appetite has reduced as you've gotten older?
She's atypical. AF.
It depends. Woo! I have good control over what I basically eat all the time.
Say it again.
I have very good control over what I eat every day.
Right.
Every day.
What do you mean by control?
I mean, I eat what I eat nicely.
No. Is your appetite
And
It's always good.
and that absolutely reminds me of Popeye. I eat what I eat every day. I am what I am. So Jane, who else besides Brenda Davis and Michael Greger?
All right, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm going to talk while this is going. And Dr. Michael Greger, Brenda Davis, Dr. C.B. Esselstyn Jr., Dr. Ann Bingham, OBGYN, and Dr. Elizabeth Winings. And we're doing all this because obviously for women, below the belt with the OBGYN and the GYN stuff, it's really just fascinating to hear how in this sort of what seems like a typical not changing branch of medicine, Ann Bingham has seen that she can apply this plant-based message around everything from, fertility to infertility to, body size of this or tumors or everything she deals with. And Dr. Elizabeth Winings, I have asked her to specifically speak about how it's a tricky road, especially for women, around food and whole food plant-based and restriction, and how to stay on that razor's edge of like restriction and body, mind, image, femininity. It's just a hot mess. So all that, and after each presenter presents, we are going to do food that shows you how to utilize and implement these recipes, these ingredients into your.
And what I have to say, restriction accepted when it comes to these little 12 cupcakes.
Jane.
I didn't put a timer on the.
How do you think they might be ready yet?
No.
It's okay. Hold on just a little bit longer.
What?
So Jane, what's
I gotta do this a little longer. Sorry. I gotta get this smooth.
Gosh, you're killing me.
What happened?
Jane, what's the date? What's the date? Is it virtual? Is it live? Is it in person?
It's March 9th is our 9th annual event. So it's all nines, all to the nines. And to register, you go to janeesselstyn.com or look on my Instagram, which is Jane_Esselstyn_RN as in nurse.
All right.
And all the information for that. And it's a link that's available for 2 weeks, and you can get 7 contact hours for RNs, nurse practitioners, or registered dietitians. So
That's fantastic.
Okay, I'm going to tip it over to Ann now because the frosting is done. I'm going to frost some cupcakes while she bakes burgers.
All right, great. And can Brian show a close-up so we can see exactly what Ann's doing there?
Yep. Rick,
All right,
Rick, I hope that this is rest enough. But I'm going to do this in 2 minutes.
And let everybody see what a packet yields after you add the fluid. So that's what 6 ounces yields. That should be
enough for 4 burgers for sure.
Depending upon the size, 3 to 4 burgers. I usually makes 3 because I like mine big. Okay, go ahead.
It's still warm. It isn't even cold from being in the freezer.
That's okay.
Right.
That's okay.
Now, Rick, you said I should use a half cup, so I'm going to do that for the Jane. But should we have the little burger on?
Yep, and then
I'm
just
put
have a little burger.
you should be. What's your heat level at? What's your heat level?
Hold
Your
on.
heat
We're
level?
getting it on right
I
now.
can't hear because everybody's talking.
The heat level of the pan is at medium high And I want to talk about the pan for 1 second before I want it to heat up before she throws it in and it sticks. This is a great non-stick pan. Rip, I think you guys made
I gave you one for your birthday.
You did it. No, for Christmas.
No, it was your birthday and Jill's combined.
Okay, so it was an early. But I want to say it is truly the most incredible non-stick, and it's made out of ceramic. So it's not made out of nasty materials.
I can almost blow it clean.
I know.
It's called a Caraway pan, and if you want a discount, I'm happy to give a discount code.
Why not?
Okay, I don't know if you have a Chadwick, but it's the Caraway pans, and if you put in your checkout thing, my name is so complicated, but Jane Esselstyn 10, you'll get 10% off. So JANEESSELSTYN 10.
Because these pants are ridiculously expensive, but so
not ridiculous. Well, I mean, they're slightly. I find it worth it because it makes it so easy.
All right, hey Brian, can we get in close to AM? I want people to see, and then smush it down.
Wait, I'm going to, but I'm going to do a second one first.
Put it right here where the camera can see.
And then I always smush it down, and I push it down, smush it down with the back of the mixing cup.
I want to do that.
She's getting so mad at me. Rick wanted it to be formed like a half.
I've been thinking about doing this now there's two ways I do it. See, like this, squish it. Right, Rip?
Yes, that's exactly
The
right.
way, Rip, I like best is using my hands. And the trick, if you use your hands,
so show people how to do it with their hands.
Is to wet them first because this stuff is sticky. So here I am with wet hands, and then I can just play with this and get it to be exactly how I want it.
Okay.
And then, see, I've got 4 here. I know they aren't giant, but there's 4 of us here, and I should have washed my hands between this, and I didn't. But there it is.
If there's one thing we've grown up with around here, it's your microbiome.
And will you show everybody the pan inside of it, like tilt it up so we can see it?
It's just smooth and gray.
There you go. Right. Perfect.
And these need to cook about 3 minutes on a side.
3 to 4. 3 to 4. Yeah. And Ann, while those are cooking, I want to announce to everybody some exciting things that are going on right now. So one of the things is, as you may or may not know, we just launched a new category of Plant Strong products in Whole Foods across the country. It's our Plant Strong shelf-stable milks. Here they are. Can you see them? And they come in 4 spectacular flavors. We have an almond, we have an oat, we have an oat and almond, and we have an oat and walnut blend. And these are some of the cleanest plant-based milks on the market. The only ingredients are really water and then the whole nut or seed or grain. And then we also are fortified with D3, with calcium, and with B12. And you can see our new exciting packaging design, our little fun leaf dude. So very, very fun and whimsical. And we could not be more excited about these. Use them in your coffee, use them in your cereal, use them with your pancakes. It's incredible what they do with pancakes. But I am so absolutely over the moon excited about these. And they're rolling out again to Whole Foods nationally this week. So go to your Whole Foods store, look for these, take a photo, and then please post them and let people know that they're there at your local Whole Foods store.
Rob,
yes.
I was at Whole Foods. I was so excited. There they were at eye level in my Whole Foods. I bought 8. But then I thought, I'm going to put some back because I don't want to take them all. And then the next thing I knew, I ran into someone I sort of knew.
Yeah.
I noticed she had some kind of alternative milk. I said, and I led her to your things.
Dragged her.
And then I got somebody else. And so I thought, damn, I should just go there and sell these because they are so beautiful.
So I'm getting some questions. Lori G wants to know, Marianne Ludwig wants to know, how much do the milks cost? So Marianne, these are $4.99, And I want you to know that we are, when you gauge these against others that are this clean, that don't have any gums, oils, stabilizers, emulsifiers, carrageenan, refined sugars, we are actually, I think, head and shoulders above everybody else. Most are $6.99, $5.99. There's a couple that are also in the $4.69, $4.99. We're 40 to 45 calories per 8 ounces. So it is kind of lower calorie. And you can see here, only these ingredients, right? Water, oats, and then calcium, a little bit of salt, B12, and D3.
I tell you, even if you don't drink anything milk, you want to have those containers in your refrigerator because they're so beautiful.
Well, this is actually what I drink on the pickleball court. I take one of these, and that's what I drink to kind of fuel me up.
No, you drink milk?
It's not milk; it's plant-based milk, right?
I know, I hear you, but like, for some reason, I'm so far away from drinking white fluid.
Oh no! Once you try these, you can just drink them. Everybody in our home actually just drinks them like water now. Yeah. And then, yeah, and so Ann, have you flipped those yet? Without me knowing it?
I just flipped the burgers.
Will you let us see them and how easy they flipped?
I think, well, and they flip like no. I mean, Rip, I could probably do your trick, but I'm not going to. And so, you know what?
Yeah. And then people are asking, would these also be available on the website for e-commerce? The answer is yes, but not for about another 3 to 4 weeks. So you have to hang tight if you're going to order them for delivery to your home.
Anyway, these are so. I mean, these are so held together, and I want to show you. I want to just do one in my way. Can you see?
And the other thing for people that just can't wait, and you have to get these like ASAP. I want you to know while you're at Whole Foods, know that all of our chilies, like this one here, right? Everyone, the Firehouse, the Chunky, they're 25% off, and they should be on an end cap in every Whole Food store across the country.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So if you love our chilies, 25% off while you're grabbing some of the milks.
All right, can I talk about the frosting for a second?
I want to talk about the burger.
No talk about frosting. Ann, Jane, absolutely. But Ann, what about the burger?
Jane can do frosting, then I'll do burgers.
Okay.
No, because I frosted it, and I don't want to be distracting while she's talking about the burger.
Corrine, they're 32 ounces, so it's a quart.
This is the frosting. It is so much like frosting. It's just creamy and smooth. Look at that. It doesn't fall off. I just frosted these 4 because Essie and Brian and Jane are going to celebrate Rick's birthday.
And Rick, wait.
With your burgers.
I have a comment. Do you see these little candles with the little animals?
Yes.
They are the ones that we've used all your life at home on your birthdays. And we just wanted to have these little 2 babies, a giraffe and this fierce lion that's sort of anyway, like you.
5.5 pound you. All right, how to make our burgers, Mommy?
So I have a bun. You can use bread, or you can use anything as a base, or you can, as Jane is going to do, maybe you can use something else. But I am going to put in a little bit in the bottom. This is the way I like them. I love some hummus, so I just have some no oil hummus. And then I'm going to put a little bit of red onion. And then everywhere I put I possibly can, I put red.
And can you move that?
Red cabbage.
Purple cabbage.
There you go. Perfect.
Purple cabbage. And then you're not going to believe what's in here. Maybe Rip, you might know. This is a present from Rip's daughter, Sophie, because she realized that where I kept my sprouts wasn't good enough. So these are my sprouts. And next in here is a big hunk of sprouts.
Oh.
And then I'm going to cut a big slice. Where's my paper? My knife. Where you took it? I'm going to take a nice slice of tomato and put that next. And then,
Rip, it's such a mommy slice. It's
Wait.
like this thick.
and then here comes a burger. I'm not done. And then, because I absolutely love it, I'm going to put some barbecue sauce. And this happens to be the bone-sucking, thicker sauce barbecue sauce.
Thick style.
And I'm going to put that right here.
And then some people are wanting to know, are these gluten-free? And the answer is yes. These are gluten-free. They're made with organic oats. I would say that 80 to 90% of the ingredients are organic. And I'm just going to read you the ingredients in the black bean. It's oats, black beans, sunflower seeds, quinoa, granulated garlic, corn, onion powder, cumin, red and green bell pepper, sea salt, cilantro, cayenne, and that's it. And that's it.
Woo-hoo!
Super duper clean. Yeah.
Next, arugula. A lot. And
Arugula.
then on top, oh my gosh. And then,
And
look
and
at that burger.
and can your mouth get around that?
Of course.
So I've done mine sort of in a sexy way, topless and bottomless. So I have arugula and sprouts and all the stuff she has, but just I want to not be filled up with a bun. I want to have biscotti and cupcakes, and that bun might throw me out. So
Not me.
ketchup and mustard. Okay, and now, in honor of Rip's birthday,
Yeah.
we're gonna light it up.
Where are all the candles?
Oh, so I have got a burger cake, 2 burger cakes. I love it.
And for them cupcakes and some biscotti.
And Essie actually is coming over because he knew
Yes.
we were having all these delicious things.
That's fantastic. Hey, let me also say while you're lighting those candles, if anybody would like to give yourself one of the greatest gifts on this planet, join us this April 14th to the 19th in Black Mountain, North Carolina for our Plan Strong retreat. You'll be immersed with about 85 other participants with some of the most amazing staff on the planet. Doug Lyle, Michael Clapper, Elise Jones, Jane. Don't know if Anne's going to be there. And then, of course, we've got Adam Studd, Elizabeth Winings, John Fitzgerald, Brian Hart. We are going to be rocking it. Hiking, yoga, pickleball, world-class lectures, endless buffets of Plan Strong food till the kale stops growing. It's incredible.
Cooking demos.
There is nothing I don't think that I can think of as life-changing as going to one of those events. And it's life-changing. We recommend it to anybody that will do it.
Yeah. Well, again, it's a great gift that you can give yourself or your somebody that you love. And we'd love to have you. Right now, we're sitting at just above 68 people. So we got room for about another 15.
We're gonna get a picture of our birthday celebration for you.
Oh,
Yay!
All right, Rip, we gotta sing. But Brian,
Wait. Is Essie there yet?
I don't know why he's not here.
He must be on a phone call. He's always on the phone talking to people about preventing heart disease
He's coming.
and reversing it. But we're gonna sing happy birthday to you.
His mouth is watering for this burger.
Yes. And Brian, we need your help.
Yeah, I'll sing.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rip. Happy birthday to you. May your skies all come true.
May your skies all
be blue. May the sun shine down on you. Happy birthday to you.
Woo! Fire up!
Okay, so Rip, are you blowing it out, Route? Right? You ready to blow?
I'm ready to blow. Ready on the count of, wait, hold on. Let me make a wish. Let me make a wish.
Right.
Hmm?
You got that wish out there, Rip?
I'm there. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Mine don't blow out.
What?
What happened?
Ann.
Blow, breathe. Blow. She's got a very. You missed her.
Hey,
I must have been so excited. I went over the
She
top.
hyperventilated.
all right. Ann and Jane, this has been so fantastic. Thanks so much for joining me on this
We wish
Facebook.
you were here.
We're gonna
Right.
bite a little bit of everything. The Scotty bite. Ready? Listen. Mmm. Yummy and crumbly.
Oh,
Wow.
Yum.
now wait. Burger bite.
A burger bite.
All right, Ann, I want to see this. I want to see it.
Oh yes.
Wow. You're not deficient in calories.
Wait. You know what? I'm gonna go up the other end and get just mostly burger.
And I'm gonna have mostly cupcake.
You know what?
And I got to say, I'm not saying this because it's our latest product. These are some of the best plant-based burgers I've ever tried.
No. This was amazing.
Yeah.
And you know what? The first time I did it, I ate it plain with just with the burger. And it was just delicious. I mean, in fact, I ate it plain with not anything on it because I'm not a ketchup and mustard person on burgers.
Let me say, I want to say
Rip, I think I'm going to eat this over the cupcakes even today.
I think that sounds like a swell idea. Hey, I just want to express my gratitude to everybody that's joining us today. It's the middle of the day. We appreciate you. A lot of gratitude. I hope that all of you are living your best Plant Strong life. And remember that your greatest asset is your health. And so much of that starts with what are you putting into your mouth for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. And if you can consistently put in more fruits, more vegetables, more whole grains, more legumes, you're going to hit a home run, and you deserve it. So,
These are really good.
wishing you all the best.
Rip, you hit it out of the park.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you. Super excited about it. All right. Jane and Ann, until next time. Hey, how about a virtual Plant Strong fist bump? Ready? Keep it plant strong. Ann, Jane, Brian, and everybody else out there. All right. Hugs and kisses.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
That was really good. I like my sexy burger.